Let's go.
5 seconds remaining.
Hey, I wonder if pick some bands will change at all. Because I felt quite normal apart from the Dark Seer and Chen.
Yes, and also there was a Meepo ban and a Broodmother ban, but they were banned kind of for the wrong reasons in a way. Well, banned because of the captain's mode. So now we're going to see a more standard draft.
As someone that plays Elder Titan, I wish I would see those heroes more in in-house.
Meepo and Broodmother.
I have fond memories of the one time in a pub I saw a Meepo bin mid and I picked Elder Titan mid against it because you just like two hit him.
Yeah, Broodmother's weird because like you can't kill any of the spiders, but then you can one-shot Broodmother because you get about 4,000 damage from the spiders. It's a lot. I mean, how much damage do you get per unit on Elder Titan?
I think it's like 7 and then like 20 per. Wait, no. Like,
and it works on
50 per
it
hero.
works on in spiders as well, right?
Yeah.
So 15 at max rank.
Yeah, 15 per unit and 80 per hero.
Right. And Broodmother's going to have at least sort of 25 spiders, should we say? Let's say 30 spiders.
Yeah.
Holy.
A lot of damage.
You could be hitting like 500 damage in the mid game. Just Echo Saber her. Bam, bam.
This is first by turning into Meepo as well for the same reason. Like you hit, like level 2, you hit like 2 Meepos.
Oh yeah, true.
It's just plus 80 damage, not including creeps.
Yeah, true. And you've also got Stomp for the Meepos. You've got Earth Splitter. You remove their base armor. Just every part of Elder Titan's kit is so well suited to Meepo. The killing Meepo, you know.
I assume you can probably see this on stream. I keep having issues with my mic stand. It keeps slowly drooping because I think the like joint where it like tilts on is like not quite staying where I want it to stay, which is quite annoying.
Mine's okay. I just bought 2 of these stands. One for another one from Amazon as well. So I've got one at my mum's place and one here, so I don't have to lug it back and forth. Like a 10 quid one.
Is it like a desk light stand or is this like one that's standing on the floor?
No, it's just clamped to my desk.
Oh, okay, mine's like a. Actually, I can probably just show it if I tilt my camera a bit.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I almost bought one of those, but I thought these like cheap 10 quid ones are actually good enough, and I've got a sort of shock mount on my microphone, so it's supposed to absorb most of the desk vibrations, which I think it does to some extent.
I think I've had this microphone for years. I'm pretty sure I like had a phase where I was in like Minecraft YouTubing at one point. I was like, I want to get a professional microphone.
Nice.
And I just had this one since.
Yeah, I had the Blue Yeti for a long time, sort of like 4 or 5 years. And then I decided to go for Earthshaker. So I played against Earthshakers. The shard is ridiculous because you just fissure, you hit everyone with the fissure, and then you're definitely going to hit everyone else with anything else. Basically, it's just so good.
Well, honestly, the stupidest part of it is you don't even need to be near the fissure. If you just press W anywhere, that fissure applies.
You just can't. You have to get stunned basically by the fissure and then the aftershock. No matter where you are, it's insane. It's a very, very good shard.
Karen, as much as I'd also like to see it, I don't think Earthshaker Morph is actually that good anymore.
I think it's still good.
It's playable, but it's not like...
Why is it not good? His Ags are still as good as it was before.
I think the main nerf they did was they made it so that it takes longer for you to... There's like a higher travel time and you can actually interrupt it now. So like if you get stunned mid-it, I'm pretty sure it just drops you down or something.
I think it's still good. Grimstroke is picked quite early on. Interesting to see first pick Grimstroke from the Dire. That can set them up for a Riki. Could be interesting. Grimstroke Riki's still a very good lane.
I wonder if it would force a Radiant to pick a Lich.
5 seconds.
Oh, that's a good point. No, they went for the Lion. They have a lot of crowd control already on the Radiant team. They've just had tons of CC. So they're going to be fine.
Have you been watching Pro Scene recently? Because Earthshaker and Lion are like 2 of the top heroes right now.
Yeah, it's interesting because Lion went from never, ever, ever being picked terrible win rate, and now he's just slowly sort of emerged. Hello, I'm Lion. And we go, where did he come from?
It's one of those heroes where, like, if his numbers are good enough for you to be able to survive the laning phase, he's ridiculous. Because his worst part, I think, is the laning phase. Because all you have is a stun, and as soon as that runs out.
He's kind of got a good and bad laning phase. Because you have mana drain. Right, if you can drain their mana, you basically have infinite stuns. But bad because stats aren't great, stun doesn't do much damage, mana drain doesn't do any damage. You easily get bullied by strong supports.
Yeah, you kind of get chased down by anyone with a slow.
Yeah, and you can't sit there and drain mana when they're right-clicking you. You die. So, yeah. Sand King Grimstroke. It's perfect combo. It works so well. You just Inkswell the Sand King. He Burrow Strikes in. The stun then also procs from the Inkswell. You've done about half their HP before you even add right clicks in. Very, very good combo.
Pretty normal stuff.
Yep. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Just pick a power combo first 2 picks. Now you're set up.
kind of surprised they banned OD after that last game, but I guess it's still a pretty solid hero.
It's still a good hero. I think what you have to be really careful is, they didn't have a great game with OD, therefore OD's not a good hero. It's still a good hero. You still need to ban it.
I think in Inhouse's OD has actually had a pretty bad win rate overall.
He has, but quite a small sample size.
That's my doing, but I think 5 or 6 games.
Yeah, small sample size basically.
I think I played it like once and got like that one like triple kill with like one ult on my own, and then like people just banned it instantly for like 4 games. I was like, okay, I guess I'm not playing this now.
Well, I don't know. That was a cool kill, but I mean, you made people see how oppressive it is to lane against a support OD, but then he's never quite been instrumental in like getting the whole win out of a game. So
yeah, he can't really solo win because he can't push. He can't really take objectives or Roche or anything like that. So you're kind of relying on the rest of your team to do that.
I don't understand OD and Roche. You can't hit Roche with Arcane Orb, but you can hit it with Silencer spell. Glaive. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't understand why it's that way around. Very odd.
Yeah, I don't really get it.
Because it means OD can't kill Roche at all, but Silencer can do a lot of DPS to Roche, so it's a really strange way around, in my opinion.
I guess it's because Silencers does a lot less damage overall.
Yeah, OD does. Maybe it would just be too good because OD would shred the Roche, but I don't think he would that much.
Well, I think the difference is that at least sort of early mid game, a lot of OD's regular damage comes from the orb, whereas Silencers is just sort of a bonus until late game.
Yeah, then it becomes the kill.
Yeah, whereas OD's sort of is a bit less exponential. I mean, it goes up, but it's not like because it doesn't scale at all. The damage.
16% mana. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Silencers is the percentage of int. I guess your mana goes up as you get more int as well.
Yeah. It does, but Silencer obviously steals in, and he also there's also talent for it, and what's the other thing? There's like neutral items and everything that help boost that, I guess. So especially the percentage one, which I never get, but Ollie always does. I mean, what?
5 seconds remaining.
Wraith King ban, Ricky ban, Bloodseeker ban. Nothing too surprising here. They did ban the Morph, so no more Shaker. Sorry, Karen.
Yeah, I think they thought about it and they did ban it. They're not even going to let them have the opportunity to play it, which I think is clever. You might as well just in case. So, what is going to go next? They need basically anything. Supports, mid laners, cores.
5 seconds.
They know you're against Earthshaker and Lion, so you don't want something too unit heavy. Like no Phantom Lance this game. They've got Lion as well, so they're very suited to killing illusions. So no Naga Siren or Terrorblade.
Yeah.
Could be anything. No Jug as well.
You know what would be the biggest balls move is if Dire picks Darkseer here and just does it again.
Whoa, that'd be nice. Actually, we quite like Darkseer and Sand King. We're just going to do it again.
I mean, you could just play the Sand King as a 4. I don't know why they had 2 offlaners last game. That was a bit weird.
Well, because the lane was hard, so one of them went to the jungle. Oracle. Okay, well now there's no Darkseer coming out, or not from the Radiant anyway.
It's a save for the magic damage and stun combo, I guess.
It's good. Oracle's good. You can dispel Lion's spells. It's a strong dispel Oracles, isn't it?
It's a weak dispel.
So it won't dispel stuns?
No.
Will it remove Hex?
5 seconds remaining.
You sure?
There's a Hex. There's like weird categories with this stuff. You have like disable and stun, both of which aren't dispellable.
Dispellable with strong dispels only. Hex.
Yeah.
Now Oracle. Let's have a look. Is it a strong dispel or not? This is. Hey, what type of dispel it is?
It is not.
But why does it say...
I believe his ult's cast is a strong dispel, but his Q is a soft dispel.
It doesn't say. I hate how inconsistent things are. Just tell me what kind of dispel it is. Yes, his ultimate is a strong dispel. Yeah. Basic dispels. What is the ability called? His first ability?
Fortune's End.
Fortune's End is a basic dispel, yes. So you cannot dispel stuns with it. You cannot dispel Lion Stun, you cannot dispel Hex.
Honestly, the stupidest thing is Oracle's ult used to be a continuous strong dispel.
Yeah, that's not good. That might as well be BKB on the target then, right? For like 10 seconds.
Troll into Oracle's kind of interesting because Oracle can just sort of press W on you.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Troll Warlord is You know how some cores can do a lot of damage through spells and abilities? Like Monkey King can use Boundless Strike, Luna has magic damage, Juggernaut can spin. Some heroes rely solely on auto attacks, and Troll Warlord is basically one of those. Yes, his axe is slow, but he has to auto attack.
But it's not much.
He can't do the majority of his damage without auto attacking. So any hero who can disarm him, very good hero.
What if it's a mid troll and he goes Radiance?
We saw mid troll go Aghanim's Rush, do you remember? And then Octarine Core.
Yeah, I think Ags is a thing on mid troll. I don't think the Octarine Core is though. I think that was a bit of a.
That was maybe a little bit too far. Radiance troll, not terrible, I guess. Good work, but I think there is room to put troll mid with Aghanim's. Tidehunter, okay. Wow, you've got a lot of AoE here. You've got Sand King, Tide, and Grimstroke. So
is that
big team
that
fight.
That might be a mid or safe lane Tidehunter.
Mid Tidehunter maybe against Troll Warlord. You can easily tank up against him. You can duel with him in melee range. Yeah, it could be Tide. Could be Tide mid. I've played Tide mid before. It's okay.
See some Deso action.
Yeah, I like it. Phase boots Deso, and you do a massive Anchor Smash. You get the new talent, not talent shard. 93 damage on your Anchor Smash, and it also applies to buildings. And it lowers the cooldown by a second, I think.
Yeah.
It's applying to buildings is ridiculous.
And you can still do it while you're disarmed by Oracle. Oh, that's an Enigma.
Oh, Enigma. So we don't have Ollie, but we still have some Enigma fans. Do the Dire have easy ways to cancel it? Well, they do have big ultimates like Tidehunter. They've got Sand King with quite long range.
Well, they've got the silence from Grimstroke, which is quite long range, at least until he gets BKB. But
it's quite slow traveling, I guess, though. It takes a bit of time.
Yeah, it's not quick.
BKB, he's safe, right? That's the main thing. BKB, he's safe.
Yeah, they have nothing to pierce BKB right now. I'm not sure what you get for that.
No, you're not going to pick a BKB piercing hero. You're not going to go Silencer. Silencer's banned anyway, so you can't go Silencer. You're not going to go Beastmaster. You can go Abyssal Blade, but by then, Enigma can buy Lincoln, so it just becomes some sort of like farm battle.
Yeah, there aren't many hard carries that have a BKB piercing stun, are there? Other than Abyssal, obviously.
A hard carry.
You have bashes like Void, but that's not realistic for this.
10 seconds remaining.
Medusa's got a BKB piercing stun.
Yeah,
takes time to set up though. I mean, if she's got her ult up, Enigma can't ult. That's the main thing. But I don't think we're going to see a Medusa. Anti-Mage? No, he doesn't pierce BKB, does he?
What if you big brain it? You pick a bad and safe lane and build Ags really fast, and you just press R whenever you get black hold, and no one dies.
You can press it in black hole.
Yeah.
Oh, then you're fine.
I don't think it matters if you can or not, because it'll still get procced anyway, unless they have a break. But
for you, it will, yeah. Hard carry balance he just struggles to get into fights. I think you just kind of like walk around awkwardly.
It's the same issue I think that Core Tide might have, but now I don't know.
He gets Ravage off and tries to one-shot you. Core Tide's not really an auto attacker. He's like a burst. You Ravage, you gush them, you take away 9,000 damage, and you do the biggest Anchor Smash you've ever seen. And then at that point, you just hope the fight's won, because otherwise you've got no chance.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know what Dire's going to pick for a core.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, Wraith King is banned, and that's the obvious choice. You do have to duel with the Troll Warlord as well. So Ursa's also banned. There's not a lot that can go toe-to-toe with Troll Warlord. And also, you're a bit scared of illusion heroes because Lion, Earthshaker. So I think it's quite difficult to pick one, actually. There's a Winter Wyvern as well. So yeah, I mean, that combos. You got Enigma, you've got Earthshaker. There's so many AoE heroes in this game.
What about her Legion? It's a hard dispel for some of the stuns that on Dire. Dual pierces BKB for Black Hole.
10 seconds remaining.
You are picking it into Winter Wyvern, though. That's the only problem.
You are. But I think that's going to be the case with any hero. Because you probably want a right clicker here, and that's going to be the case with anyone you pick, pretty much. So I don't know.
There's a lot of heroes in the game, but I really can't think of one which will go well against...
both of them, yeah.
Yeah.
But that said, there's some pretty sick wombo combo on Radiant, potentially.
Here we go, final pick.
Oh, wow.
Okay. They've thrown a spanner in the
one.
works. Where is their POS 1?
It might be the Tidehunter. I think Lena's mid.
Tidehunter POS 1?
But what else would it be? Unless it's like a mid Grimstroke.
It'd be Lena POS 1. Veteran is playing it, so yeah, that makes me think it is going to be Tidehunter POS 1 with Lena mid. Interesting.
I mean, the Wyvern ult this game seems like it might be quite bad.
Yeah, it does. Really bad.
Because first off, anyone that does do right-click damage, the Oracle can just sort of disarm. Whoever gets gone on can probably get Oracle ulted as well if need be.
But the point is, it doesn't really matter because, okay, yes, you're not going to kill anyone, but you ult, then Enigma just walks up and ults.
Is this a mid-Wyvern? Is Juju playing it?
Where does Enigma go?
Either pause 4 or offlane, I'd imagine. Because the other option is Earthshaker's the offlane. But that could be a pause 4 as well, so it might be just an offlane.
I quite like offlane Earthshaker because if you max enchant totem, you can just smack people in the face. No one can really deal with the amount of damage it does. So good against melees.
Yes, but less so against Tidehunter.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Tidehunter, yes, you're going to get anchor smashed in return, aren't you? Which is not what you want to have to deal with.
It is a mid-Wyvern.
I like mid-Wyvern. I think it's actually a really good hero. I think it's massively underrated.
Based on Nat's items, it looks like an offlane Earthshaker, but yeah.
Okay, well, he's got a Quelling Blade, so yeah, that's going to be positive Earthshaker.
This is some weird team lineup positions.
Yeah, Debate Mail did play a very, very, very successful Enigma 4, and you always get the benefit of denying units with demonic conversion.
Yeah.
So I think it can work.
So yeah, safe lane Tide. I guess we'll see how that works out. Can you get kills with Tide Oracle? Maybe.
It's not the weakest lane ever.
So you have like Gush into like Oracle QE combo, I guess.
30 seconds to battle.
I actually think Enigma might struggle versus this Tide. Because you just anchor smash all his units, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you'll one-shot them in the early game, though.
You won't, but you can just sort of ignore them, right?
Yeah, I don't think they cause too much problem. The only thing is you're always going to have your units denied from you, your ranged creeps. So that's the impressive part of Enigma.
He's level anchor smash.
Yeah, on 2. Double Fortune's End as well. A lot of damage going out, but they did manage to take the bounty, so at least they've got that going for him. Noodles just keeps going. More right clicks, more right clicks. I mean, Oracle's base damage is so pitiful. 43, 42.
I saw a Oracle in Pro Scene earlier today. Actually went Blightstone first item. Because your attack range is pretty decent and your animation's pretty quick.
It is, yeah. If you can buff out damage that your team's doing as well, then it's worth it, I think. Like if you've got a hero on your team who can also help with doing damage, and you've got Tidehunter, right? I mean, Tidehunter does a lot of physical damage. So I can see Blightstone.
I don't really, other than denying range creeps, I don't see what this Radiant offlane really does to this Tide Oracle lane. It doesn't seem like a lane that can really kill
deny
them.
creeps, that's it.
Yeah.
The denying creeps is pretty good. You can't really be too upset with that. Lime taking a lot of damage doesn't get a double stun off. The Deutsch has level 1 Caustic Finale, so... What's interesting about Sand King is all 3 of his abilities are so good in lane that like everyone has their own sort of order in which they like to skill them.
We are seeing Caustic first against a dual range lane again.
Yeah. I would have thought Sandstorm if anything.
Yeah.
But then who knows, like I'm not a Sand King player, I'm terrible at the hero.
I mean, I'm kind of surprised they didn't just take like Burrow Strike and then E on Grimstroke, because that's some pretty decent kill potential.
Yep. Even level 1, you can do a lot of damage with a max rank Inkswell. How much damage does Inkswell do? 90 damage at level 1, and the stun is...
Plus hit damage. It does 25 a second, plus that 90.
Oh, right, yeah, the damage per second.
So it does 75 plus 90, so 160 something.
Oh my god, I forgot about the damage per second. There we go, bit of damage.
Oh,
I think he missed the paintbrush.
Yeah, he did.
Oh dear.
On a stun target. Oof.
That's
not making Karen proud out here.
Unfortunate start for him.
So, what do you build as mid-Wyvern? I've not seen it in a while.
So, Treads, Orchid and Aghanims. Aghanims as quickly as possible. The Aghanims is so good. You know they buffed Aghanims on him, so the ultimate is only 20 mana per second instead of 30. You actually, with a little bit of items, not even that many, you can stay in your Arctic Burn literally forever, and it is incredible. So yeah, you just get Orchid and Aghanim. Some people, like Dave, likes to go Aghanim's first item, because it is that powerful. I like to go Orchid, then I go back and I turn the Orchid into a Bloodthorn straight away after the Aghanims.
The Orca makes a lot of sense with your ulti because obviously you get more burst with your ultimate.
Exactly, yeah. And then you also have just Aghanims because it allows you to stay. And then you have this choice: do you want to become a burst monster, or do you just want to become an auto-attacking hero and just stay basically at 1,000 range auto-attacking, and then just go for Daedalus after Bloodthorn. Honestly,
given the enemy team is quite bad with the Wyvern ult this game, it might be worth just going the auto-attacker build, I think.
Yeah, I like it. Bloodthorn early on for burst, Aghanims, and then Daedalus and MKB, and just right-click people. It's good. It's really fun. Really, really fun. I think it's massively underestimated as well. I mean, late game, or not even late game, mid game, when you've got that Orchid and you're strong, you don't even need a setup with Winter's Curse. It's a 4-second stun that lets you kill them. And that's it.
Yeah, that's 5.5 at max level.
Yeah, eventually it's ridiculous. Imagine if a core had a 5.5 second point and click stun. You think that's ridiculous, and then you go, wait a second. That's exactly what Hero has. Bot lane, okay, bit of a fight. Somewhat, he has absolutely no. He's got 10 stick charges, so he will use it. Is he going to turn around and use the paintbrush? He's going to get stunned.
He didn't use it.
That is going to be first blood. Wobber getting the first kill. Void's doing well in mid though. Look at his last hitting.
I'm playing Debate Mail taking a lot of damage from Oracle. He might die this actually.
Yeah, it could do.
He's got a combo in 2 seconds.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. 120 damage from level 114's end. Ridiculous spell.
180 from Purifying Flames.
So it's a 300 magic damage nuke that a level 3 Oracle can do.
He might be able to do it again in a second on this Earthshaker.
He's thinking about it. He's mangoed.
Yeah. Ooh. He's got wand.
Yeah, and he also has a salve. More denies though. So Enigma still has 10 denies. That's the one thing you're always going to get, are denies.
Yeah.
No matter what. Oh, Inkswell's been used. Do we have the stun? Oh, we don't actually get the Inkswell off at all. And Miles, he's trying to line up for the perfect stun. He does get it. It's just going to be long enough.
He's got stroke in a second. Is he going to hit?
Oh, no, he does not. Because Miles knew. You saw he walked that way knowing that the stroke of fate was going to be fired at him. So incredible patience.
Oh, Wyvern also has a 50 damage talent at level 10.
Oh yeah, that's quite useful. Yep.
Yeah, that'll help.
It definitely helps. I mean, her base damage is she doesn't gain a lot of agility, but having 53 damage is really, really useful. She has one of the most interesting level 15 talents. Not interesting, I guess, in terms of but just unique. 400 night vision.
I think there's a couple heroes that have that.
As a talent, though, I don't think so.
Yeah, Spirit Breaker gets 500 at level 10.
Oh, does he? Oh, okay, fair enough.
I don't know who else gets
it,
though. I think
quite interesting getting night vision as a talent, I think.
Yeah, it's...
Royd.
Oh, no.
Oh, they couldn't quite get the kill. Royd did not have the Laguna Blade range. The cast range of Laguna Blade is not very strong at the beginning. Gets a lot stronger eventually. Oh, Juju's going to get the kill? No, he doesn't have any mana. Almost killed him, though. Royd is so low at the moment.
Yeah, if he had mana for Splinter Blast there, he might have been dead.
We don't have any points in Fate's Edict, so yes. Could have been. Bit of a fight going top lane. Veteran nearly got killed, but didn't. Okay, just about lives. Veteran's going to be fine.
Mid lane. Oh. Royd's walked into lane. He was being healed by the Oracle's heal over time. He walked past the Creep Wave and almost died to a Splinter Blast.
Oh my god. Like so many close encounters in this game.
Oh, he found a DD rune. He's getting some regen.
Look at Enigma's, what Enigma's building. He's just gone literally soaring into direct blink dagger. Oh, nice stun from that. Saving Debate Mail. Fantastic play.
He's owned the Deso build on Tide, by the looks of it.
Yeah, face Deso. I like it. Royce, he did manage to find the kill eventually with the double damage rune.
Yeah.
Royce has just a wind lace in stash. I mean, I'm guessing he's going to go Yules. Yeah, there we go. There's the Yules being built.
Very good on that hero.
Very, very good. Sets up the stun, gives you move speed, gives you mana regen. I mean, anything Lina doesn't benefit from the Yules. No.
Fortification in place.
But is this Enigma pos 4? He's got 12 last hits. So
but that's because he's farming the jungle yet again. They're running this like 2 pos 3 strat.
The greed strat that never gets punished.
Yeah. Well, you're against the Tide. Quite passive laner. Matt is able to hold his own, so...
I guess the Oracle's really not going to be able to contest you in the jungle much, so...
No, not too bad. Winter Wyvern is trying to go for early treads, which is usually what's played. Roy's just like, thanks for the deny.
Unless he's going Midas.
Oh, it misses it somewhat. Unlucky with the strokes of fate. Midas, Winter Wyvern? Winter Wyvern does not have a problem farming. You just spam Splinter Blast on everything. It's like, you know, like playing Queen of Pain or something, or Puck. You can destroy waves easily.
I guess that's true, yeah.
I don't see Midas being worthwhile. I'd rather just get that early Orchid and just keep farming with the mana regen that Orchid gives you.
I've not seen Wyvern's Ag Shot before, actually. What does it do? When Cold Embrace ends, the Splinter Blast goes off at that location.
It gives it 80 more damage, though.
Wait, hitting enemies within 1200 range? That's massive.
It is massive. GG. It takes the regen rune, but I think it's going to go down. Never mind. Big turnaround. Does he have enough damage to get the kill? Oh, here comes the Laguna Blade. He is on 20 HP.
Oh,
but thanks to Debate Melt, they will get the kill. And GG. This is the best part about playing Winter Wyvern. Crawling on the floor when you have low HP. I love that.
Yeah, let me just kill myself so I can see the animation. Let's get
Royd's reaction on cam. I wish I caught it. I always obviously have the camera on my other screen, but I can't stare at the cameras, so I'm looking at the game.
Do you reckon he said, so lucky?
Oh, channeling the inner Moor.
Yeah.
His brother has. Potentially.
Do you not get Orb of Corrosion on Core Tide? It seems like hopefully quite good.
Yeah, it seems alright.
Apply it in an AoE.
Oh, here's the gank. Big gank. We actually have Black Hole. No, where's one TP's cancelled? Royd's almost dead. Going to live. Tide now comes out. It just goes in with the Anchor Smash. Gets a lot of farm. Okay, there was a big gank in mid, but it didn't turn out into anything.
Hilariously, Radiant coming out overall to top of net worth because they have 4 heroes towards the top of last hits and denies. Whereas
21 denies on Troll, 16 on Enigma. The Radiant have a lot of denies between them. Still trying to go for Blink Dagger Rush on the Enigma, which I think makes sense.
Trolls is very high. I guess Enigma's isn't super surprising though.
Well, he's been playing against what, a Sand King who's now in the mid lane and was jungling a bit. It's been a bit all over the place. The off lanes and the safe lanes are just, everyone's all over the place. It's only the mid laners who've basically held their ground. But level 9 Lina against level 7. Juju, go for the ult. There's a kill. Oh, does not get it. It's a big spin cost. If he got the ultimate off, that was 100% a kill there. Don't underestimate your damage. Is about to hit level 8. Will he go for a Cold Embrace? Or no, just goes for another point in Arctic Burn. I think that's fair enough.
More damage.
Yeah. More damage when they're at full HP anyway.
Yeah.
Wobber, he's just farming as hard as he can. Looks like it's a bit of an engage from Miles. Just going to drain all the mana away from the Grimstroke. Realizes he has to back off. Mango is used. There's the slow. Royds is here. Just trying to go for the ultimate, but lost vision. Look at the ink spoil. He is going fast. Drop it! There we go, Royds. Why did you take so long? Now Wobber is going in, but Wobber, you need to be careful. You cannot chase this Lina.
He has his ultimate, but
oh, Juju's here. Anymore. Trying to get the ultimate off. Does not quite have this move speed. The problem with Wyvern, very, very slow hero. 285, slower than most supports, even with treads. What, 330 speed? Bit of a fight going on. Ravage is used.
The animation got cancelled by the Ravage.
We actually didn't get the cast off, so it's not been lost. Bit of it. There we go. But out comes another return kill. Finger of Death. You're not going to kill a Tide Hunter. You might drain his mana, but he can very easily delete you. Okay, he's lost all of his mana now, so he's just going to right-click you to death.
He wants now. He has mana for Anchor Smash.
He does, but now he needs to get close enough to the Lion to use it, which I don't think he will because this Lion is... I mean, Tide, again, is not a very fast hero.
He's faster than Lion.
Whoa, that's a lot of damage. He is, but, I mean, when he pops the phase boots, he is. Force drain his mana, put it all the way to 0. Debate Melt, he is going in. He does have the black hole. Yeah, you're right. So he's ready to use it. Veteran.
Oh, and there's Nat here.
Oh. They don't. Let's have a look at the vision on the map.
Just don't walk
they know where he is now. They ping it. They ping it, but they've realized it's
TP. Mana? Oh, he's on mana for TP now.
Yep. Okay. Doesn't even TP home. Just TP's up to top lane. I like it.
I guess he doesn't need to. He's quite high on HP.
Yeah, he is. And Wobber is farming really well, but top of net worth actually is currently Lina, nearly 5,000, going for Boots of Travel, still holding. Oh no, the rune denied by GG. Put the null tiles back in.
Yeah.
Royds is going for. I tend to go for Yules first and then Travels, but he's actually going straight for Travels, which I guess is fair enough.
Very greedy. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it does help you farm. If you can get the earliest travels possible, the farming is really good. So
Dory just had a very sad time, actually. He's almost as poor as the Lion.
He's not even had any kills, any deaths, any assists.
He's just
37 last
the
hits.
jungle.
Yeah.
He's jungling with 1 point in Sandstorm, which is quite sad.
Yeah, we saw a lot of jungling come out from Wobber, but he maxed out the Sandstorm and he just took stacked camps.
Yeah,
So he
you
knew
have to.
Yeah, he knew how to maximize the jungle farm, but the Sand King wasn't expecting to be in the jungle. He was expecting to have a deadly combination lane with the Grimstroke. Grimstroke is such a cool hero. Oh, but a bit out of position, and I think he's in trouble. We don't have the Lion ult yet, but I can't see any way Grimstroke's going to survive from this. Maybe he will, never mind. He does get the double stun. That lasts a very long time, but I think someone's still in a bit of trouble. Duking back and forth. Noodles immediately throws the ult on just in case. Fair enough, I think
that's quite excessive. That's a long cooldown at level 1.
It is, but it keeps him alive, heals him to full. Means you're ready to go. Where's the Light Striker rate? Royds is not a massive fan of using it. It doesn't matter because Noodles goes in with a 360 magic damage. Wobber, you need to be careful, my friend. You are being engaged on. Royds running in very fast. Goes back. Oh, we've got the ultimate off. Laguna Blade, Laguna Blade, Laguna Blade, Laguna Blade. Doesn't want to use it. Finally uses it, but waits a very long time. And Wobber is actually going to survive. Oh, nice Echo Slam. Okay, there will be a kill because Noodles will kill it, but then there's a kill on Royds.
Oh no!
What happened?
Yeah. He disarmed the creep on Oracle. He didn't disarm the Earthshaker who had a charge totem up.
Okay. Well, sorry Noodles, but that was spotted by Brexx, so called out. Interesting fight. I mean, that's a Blink Dagger reveal from the Earthshaker, right? And they've also got Blink Dagger coming out from Enigmas. They've got 2 Blink Daggers ready to go. Interesting that Winter Wyvern is going for Witchblade. It's one of those heroes where I still feel like you should be getting Orchid, but Witchblade also is good. I mean, Witchblade is good. I'm more of an Orchid fan.
I think it makes a lot of sense without it, but because you can apply it from so far away.
If you're going to go straight Ags, yeah, Witchblade Ags, good combo. Good combo. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm just more of a fan of Orchid, I think, because I like solo killing, whereas if you want to go pure DPS, yeah, Witchblade is incredible. Oh, right. Black Hole, yeah, full Black Hole. But you have basically no damage to follow up with, but it doesn't matter. Black Hole itself does a lot of damage. Miles goes in with the kill.
Because I want the stack.
Finger of Death, yeah. It's only 40 damage, but it's worth to get a few of them in the early game. Whoa, a lot of damage coming out onto Nats. Super Noodles with the Oracle plays. Look at the net worth. It's Dire, Radiant, 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 Radiant.
Yeah, it's the classic 2 3.5s.
Yeah. You're right.
Apparently now classic anyway.
I mean, Tide is nearly on top, right?
Yeah, he's almost got a Deso. He is on top now.
Oh, I just realised like my Twitch chat has had some problems connecting. So I wonder if there's been people chatting in Twitch chat that I've not seen. I've only seen Karen's messages.
The last thing I saw was Karen saying he shouted it or something.
Yeah, I just got a message saying that I've only just reconnected, so I wonder if there were any problems or not. Maybe not. Anyway, smoke's been used. Smoking with that. We've immediately seen Roy's stun. Stun. Big damage, and Roy's will go down. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
He's very fast as well.
Very 520. Oh my god, look at the speed of this man.
He cast a spell, he lost the move speed. Please.
It doesn't matter. All the heals come up from Oracle. Massive saves. Nat is still trying to dive. Out comes another stun. Nice grips for Goldsy, holding them together. They've realised they've got to move the same direction, but they're both very low. They're going to get stunned by the Inkswell. I think Wobber is dead. Yeah, Royce will get the kill. What a fast hero. Yes, they killed Oracle, but they lost Wobber. So losing Wobber is pretty bad. What is happening in the bot lane? Veterans is farming with the Voids. Travel, yep. So the Voids realises I need to take the tower quickly. Juju is here, going for the ult. That's going to be a solo kill. There you go, solo kill. Ravage was used, but I'm not sure you're going to be able to kill GG.
Which is by his back up cooldown. I just get purged by the Tide passive.
That's true, yeah.
This is such a weird core matchup. What's going on?
Oh, out comes another Blink Dagger reveal. The Blink Dagger reveal is just endless at the moment. There's the third Blink Dagger has been used, and they took the tower.
And that's also the Deso on Tide now.
Nice. It's not the earliest Deso, but he's still top on the net worth, so he's doing well.
Yeah. He's only faster from here, I think. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't take the move speed talent, given how sort of sluggish Tide is. You kind of need to get in their face, but I guess it depends if he's going to go Blink next or not. Do you get Blink on Core Tide?
You have to kind of go mana regen because he's got no mana regen items at all. He's got absolutely no choice but to take them. Do you go Blink on Core Tide? I would, yeah.
You know what would be good, I think, on Core Tide is the Oh, what's the name of it? The sword item that you hate. The Thousand Blade,
yeah,
I think is really good.
But
really
you
good
have a
on sword
mana
side.
regen talent, so I feel like you just take that instead, which is almost exactly the same amount of mana regen.
I guess.
Or I
Why
might
not
go
both,
Soul
though?
Ring. I might go Soul Ring instead of a Bracer.
Something about that middle tower. Dire's top tower
It's hard. Tidehunter has massive mana issues. I would always go Blink, almost like you're playing a TA, because then you have Blink, Gush, and Anchor Smash with the Deso. And that's a lot of minus armor. Tide's Gush goes up to minus 11 armor. Put that on top of Deso.
It's good up an AC now.
Yeah, minus armor. Got a bit of a fight going top lane. We don't have Black Hole yet. Nat is here ready with the Echo, but he's not sure about using... Oh my god, the damage. Just use the Echo. Drop the Echo. Oh, he drops it too late. He drops it way too late. And now he's actually going to be brought down. Out comes a Grimstroke. Nice double stun coming out from Sanking. There is an ult coming out from Juju. Juju actually managed to solo Roids. Wow, that's the power of Winter Wyvern with the double damage rune. But
And the
3 kills for the Dire.
He's going Axe now, so yeah.
Yeah, you don't need Orchid. I think you're right. Witchblade, actually, I'm completely converted. Witchblade is way better. Well, I don't know. I think he's going to be okay. He can then just start flying away. Out comes another stun from Deutsch.
Oh, he missed the...
Yeah, he's okay. Oh, never mind. Massive Anchor Smash. Just going to find the kill. Okay, big fights. That's a massive fight from the Dire team.
Honestly, given the lack of actual physical damage on Radiant right now, I think I prefer to see Ags on Tide.
Why Ags?
Just more AoE minus armor than AC does, I believe, at this point in the game. It's minus 7 at max level on Gush, right?
I'm not entirely sure about AC. I mean, you know, Rhymes played a fair bit of Tide mid. I don't know if he's mostly trolling or playing it seriously, but I think he built some Solar Crest sometimes, because that's minus 8 armor on demand.
Yeah.
I just feel like AC is weird because Tide doesn't like to auto-attack. He likes to hit these really powerful Anchor Smashes. So minus 5 armor from AC is good, but you don't need attack speed, right? You need damage.
No.
You need raw damage. And I agree the power of the Aghanims is really, really good.
Is he going to get the Ag shot, I guess?
Mid lane, got a bit of a fight here. Going on to Nat. But Nat is quite a durable hero. He's kept alive. And now there's a return kill. Oh, nice save from Noodles. But I think he still got the finger damage. It was a little bit too late.
Yeah, it's like, what was it, like 2 seconds? Late time?
Yeah, we do have the ultimate ready from Juju. Oh, out comes the Laguna Blade. Oh, and here comes the Ravage. But are they going to be able to get a follow-up kill on that? It looks like Juju's taking a lot of damage. Yeah, they will find one. Out comes the Epicenter, but it's a little bit too late. Dire get another kill. There was a buyback from Wobber. Not from Wobber, from Deutsch. Sorry, I'm saying Wobber because I was... that was what he was playing last game. He does have the Battle Fury, so he is ready to do some farming. But at the moment, look at the farm on Veteran. Level 16, highest level in the game. 3,000 gold. Still committing for the AC. I mean, it's not a terrible item. It's a lot of armor for him and a lot of minus armor as well. Deutsch just blinking forward to Noodles with the huge damage. Going to get the kill. Steals it, of course. Very important to steal kills when you're playing Oracle.
Go on, Max, get the Ag shard. It's 20 minutes. It's so good here.
It is. Helps you destroy towers as well.
Yeah.
It absolutely obliterates the tower's damage. That's the power of the... if you go Anchor Smash damage reduction, which he did go for, then combine that with the shard, oh my god, buildings do absolutely no damage. So I would like to see the Ag shard being built by him. Oh, it looks like they're trying to get a kill on the Sand King. Never mind, out comes the Echo Slab, doing a lot of damage to Veteran, but he manages to get away. Deutsch kept alive by Fate's Edict, but not for long enough. Veteran is in a little bit of a tough situation, tries to go for the blink. It's too late.
Oh no.
Someone spotted, but Nat wasn't ready. Yeah, Nat wasn't ready. Juju wasn't ready, and he gets up. So they only lose a couple of heroes, not too bad.
Completely forgot the Tide has like 2 talents for Gush as well with the Ags. If you get the Ags, you get the minus armor talent. It's minus 11 AoE armor.
Yeah, minus 11. I think you always go the Gush you're playing this kind of build, but the damage is really good if you go for the wave, because that's 380 damage. Really strong.
He almost killed Roids, but he just walked away because he had 500 move speed.
520 with 3 Fiery Soul stacks. He hasn't even got the Fiery Soul talent either, which makes it even faster. 2% more move speed each charge. So 6% more move speed. And also up to 19 more attack speed. Veteran, nice. Yeah, use the Kraken Shell. He's going to be okay.
If you're against Wyvern here, do you go spell damage instead of right click as the Lena here?
I don't think you have to. You just have to be really, really careful for the Wyvern, though, because Wyvern does a lot of damage. And I don't feel like Lilina's going to instantly kill someone she's next to, unless already having 3 stacks of Fiery Soul. And then,
they probably will, though, right, in a fight?
Well, he is going for spell damage Lina anyway. So he's taken 30. He took 30 damage, but only took 350 health. Those tend to be the auto attack. Never mind, we're going for a bit of a fight in the bot lane somewhat. He's being killed by Wobber and Nat. Easy support kill. Here comes Royce. Oh, but Nat, he's ready. No. He doesn't have the Echo Slam though. Doesn't have the shard. Doesn't have the shard either. Yeah, BKB on the Tidehunter. On the Earthshaker, sorry. So he does not get stunned by the Tide. He does not care. Just walking around. Very early BKB.
Oh, Royce almost has
That's another hero who should have the shard, I think.
Yeah, Earthshaker shard is so good. He probably shouldn't be skipping it. You might get it next. You don't
yeah, I think there are a few heroes who we're sort of looking at really closely and saying, "Where's your shard?" Enigma. He's one of those heroes who needs to get the shard as well.
I always forget it also lets you walk on fissure. You can just walk through it.
Oh yeah, that's almost worth it by itself. Well, no, maybe not quite.
It's the most overloaded thing.
Yeah, some max shards do about 30 things at once. Oh, out comes the stun from Doige, and now Royce turns around, but he realizes I need to stay away from GG. Doige just retreats into the trees. They know he's there. Cheeky little quelling blade. They can't fight. Oh my god, no, he stuns back into Nat. That was not the right move. Now he's going to get ulted by the Wyvern. Where is he? Oh, they go for Royce because they know that Royce is the killer one to get. But then he gets the full epicenter off.
Yeah.
And he can't kill Royce. Oh, that was maybe the wrong move. And now Juju's going to be brought down. I would have just ulted the Sank and killed him and then got away. I guess hindsight is 2020.
It's 2021 now though, so we can't even make that joke anymore.
Yeah, all the 2020 jokes have gone.
Disaster. You could say in hindsight my vision was 2020.
It's a bit tenuous now.
It doesn't quite work as well, does it?
So Radiant still have the 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th net worth slots. But the main thing are the top 2. And that is still being held by Lina and Tidehunter. Both of them have hit level 18. Level 18 is very good for Tide, makes his ultimate stun for longer and do more damage. Lina is also very happy to get that 900 damage to Guna Blade on a 50-second cooldown. And because he's going spell damage build, I really don't know. Oh, we changed to BKB. Changed to BKB. Okay, so he's still kind of a bit halfway house between spell damage and right click. It depends what he takes at level 20. That will really decide.
I don't know if I think you get rules on both, so everything else is sort of right now it doesn't really matter.
That's why you can't tell yet.
Yeah, as soon as he decides.
There's Nat, level 15, but I think he's okay. He's been spotted. Yules. He does have a BKB. I think he's going to clock the BKB straight away. He realizes this, just BKBs and walks out. Then thinks about going back in, gets the stun, follow-up stun. Out comes the Glimmer. Lots of safe from the enemy team. Radiant have gone in. They're trying to kill Doige. They will kill Doige. But now we're trying to go on to Juju. Juju's trying to fly uphill. Doesn't actually manage to. He's going to be brought down. Wobber has popped his ult, so he's trying to kill somewhat. But now he gets stunned. We have the Ravage. Black Hole immediately cancelled. Great team fight for the Dire. Literally, the Black Hole lasted for about a quarter of a second because the Tidehunter Ravage came straight out. He's got the AC, so he's strong. Lots of minus armor. About to get the -4 Gush armor talent. He's got 27 armor of his own. I mean, AC is maybe a really good choice, actually. It does buff Royce's damage too.
Yeah, armor is one thing you definitely lack as Tide until you get like an AC or a Shiva. So I guess AC on this build is probably the better of the two.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But I guess Solar Crest might also fill that niche, but I'm not sure. Because that gives you some armor, right? That gives you like 10, I want to say.
Solar Crest?
8 armor. Okay.
8 armor, yeah, 8 armor. Because you take away 8 when you use it on the enemy, so you also gain 8 for yourself. Bit of a fight going on the top lane. We're trying to kill Royce. I mean, we have Finger... No, we don't have Finger of Death. We have... Oh, no. Royce is just going to run. Don't let him run away. He's actually just going to run. He's so far. He even stops the caster spells. So cheeky.
Wait, he blew the wrong way.
I'm not going to reach Royce.
Okay, that's buying the Axe now.
Royce is the absolute embodiment of I am a head out and just kind of walks away. No one can catch him. And now he's in the bot lane. Full BKB ready to go.
I hope he didn't have his BKB in his backpack the entire time.
I didn't even
Because he just put it in, but I didn't see if he had it already.
Now he's just hitting the tower.
Where's your Ag Shard, Max?
Yeah, get the Ag Shards, guys. Come on.
Imagine how fast that building would disappear if he had that. Oh god.
It would be gone, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. It's very low. They took it down all the way to 610 HP in an absolute blink of an eye.
Wait, it gives it 90 damage as well?
Yeah, what? Oh yeah, 90 damage, and it takes a second off the cooldown. It does everything.
Okay. It's another overloaded one.
It does. It's so boring, but it does literally everything. It's an amazing shard. 90 damage is a lot of damage as well.
Oh, he didn't take the Gush armor talent.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, he went for a more defensive option, which I guess makes sense. It now brings his block up to 84. He doesn't want any more damage. He knows he's hitting hard enough. I think that's absolutely fine.
I mean, the only person really right-clicking you on Radiant is Troll. Most of Wyvern's damage
maybe he thinks that's maybe that's enough. We are going on to debate where he deletes all of the trees with the Midnight Pulse, doing a bit of damage to Doige. Actually does manage to just walk away.
Okay. I guess we'll see.
Royd, he's charging down the mid lane. He did go for Fiery Soul stack, so Royd has committed to an auto attack build. He's now queued up for Daedalus. BKB Daedalus. So
not he's going anymore.
He's going for damage, no. But he's also got Enchanted Quiver. Great item for Lina.
I guess if Max isn't taking that talent, he probably isn't getting an Ags.
Oh, courier.
What?
Radiant's courier has been slain.
Oh, that's Ags.
Yeah, and it's 100 gold for everyone. And destroying the Ags for over 3 minutes, or nearly 3 minutes, that is a really big kill. You can't just send your courier straight to the secret shop and the enemy team are all around it. So, I mean, that kind of reveals that he didn't have vision, because you wouldn't send it to the secret shop when the whole enemy team are there if they had vision. So it's sort of a giveaway that there is no vision. There is vision at the Roche. What is going to happen? Let's find out. The Radiant, they're thinking about it. The smoke. This is going to be a big 5-man gank. The Sanking's going to break the smoke gank, and he's in Invis room, but they do find him. They're going to pop the dust, and they will get the kill. So now it's a 4 versus 5. Do the Radiant want to keep going? Yes, they do. The Dire aren't sure what to do. This fight's all over the place. The Dire are so spread. This is a chance for Radiant to get some really big kills. We're chasing Oracle. We've got dust on him. He dispels the dust. BKB's been popped from Roy's. Out comes the Ravage.
They blimped in.
Will immediately kill Debate Mail yet again. Wobber, he is taking so much damage from Roy's. He pops his ult, but he doesn't really have any items, so he can't get the roots off. He's going to just have to back off. But then out comes the nice Epicenter immediately into Juju spell. A little bit of an overlap, but I think it's still going to be okay. Finger of Death goes. This is a massive fight for the Radiant. Big comeback, which they needed. I can't see Somewhat ever getting away. Okay, never mind. He does pop Glimmer Cape, and they decide, okay. Invincibility Cape activate. So he will get out.
That was really unfortunate from Enigma. I don't know if you quite caught what happened there, but he blinked, and when he landed, the Ravage went off.
That's the second time where Ravage is just... I mean, Ravage covers a very large amount of time and space. It makes it hard for the Enigma to find the right time to go in. And if he does get in before the Tide, Tide's just going to Ravage.
Yeah, as soon as Enigma gets his BKB, it becomes a lot easier, because obviously you can BKB then blink in.
This is good for Wobber, because I feel like going for Battle Fury and BKB on Troll, you just don't hit very hard. You don't have any attack speed items. You see how hard it is for him to get anything meaningful off in the fight, but now he's got the Aegis, he's got a bit of free farm, a bit of space to fight. He's going to have the Sanjin Yasha up ready for the next fight. It's a really, really good fight for the Radiant, and also 30 minutes, get some bounty runes.
He really needs that Yasha, hilariously, because he can't catch the Lina. Like, he was running after the Lina there in his ult, and the Lina was just so much faster than him that he couldn't even get slowed off.
She is. Dire get both outposts again, though, so that helps definitely with the experience which they're gaining.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There'll be Ags on Sanking now, I think, on the courier. Yeah, I think he's got it. Yeah, he has.
It's a good item, Sanking. Makes your stun ridiculous range. Also applies Core Stick Finale.
Very long initiation range now.
On top of Blink, we were talking about how it's one of the longest engagements in the game.
How do you feel about oh, Max. Okay, he almost left that neutralize on the round. How do you feel about Abyssal Blade on Tide? Because he's got it queued up, but I'm not sure how I feel about it.
It does allow you to ult, and then just after you right click you can Abyssal someone. It's an interesting item. I mean, I would be thinking about Daedalus probably. Because you're heading to level 25. 25 gives you 200 damage. Then a Daedalus crit, and you can practically one-shot someone. But I play Tide a bit differently. Veteran's kind of just been like almost like a frontliner, walking in, getting those Ravages off, and then killing someone. I tend to go for more of an assassin. I go for Blink Dagger. Looks like we found Nat, but we know Nat has BKB. Royce popped the BKB as well, trying to stay away from Wobber, who has the Aegis. I think this might have been BKBs wasted from both players. BKBs are going to go down. They're just going to back off.
I think Nats is obviously way less valuable than the Lina's here.
Yes, exactly, because he's an Earthshaker. He just needs it long enough so he can get his ult off.
Pretty much.
When I play, if I was going to play a Core Tide, I would have gone like Blink Dagger and then Daedalus so that I can blink in, Gush, and with the Ravage, just try to one-shot an important target as quickly as possible. But Veteran doesn't really need it. He kind of just walks into the fight, presses his ult, does some damage, and that's really enough. Look at the damage going on to Sand King. He's being kept alive though by Noodles. This is time to go now. There's no BKB. Kill that. Oh, out comes the ultimate from Juju, holding Veteran in place. Royce still manages to find the Laguna Blade. Still got his regen rune up. Gets the stun onto Lion. I think he's going to go down. I don't think the Cold Embrace is going to save you, my friend.
No. If you call it, but Juju has the bag now.
He does, okay, so permanent flying. One thing you need to note about that is you don't want to keep cancelling it and reapplying it because it costs 90 mana every time you cast it. So actually, you just want to keep it up. I mean, you have you have 9 mana regen. You actually can just stay in it basically forever. Well, not forever, but a very, very, very long time.
This is the downside of them not getting the Orchid, is that you don't get the mana regen.
Yes,
Witchblade doesn't give you any.
Witchblade is 12 int, whereas Orchid is like 4 mana regen or something massive, and yeah, 4 mana regen, and Orchid is 5.5 Bloodthorn. Sorry, so if you have Bloodthorn and you go Aghanim's, you can just stay in it the whole time, which is really good.
The Chrysalis component, the part that always gives mana regen, apparently.
Well, they just wanted to buff the stats, and he's popped his ult again. And see, look at the range. I have to keep my camera like zoomed out just so you can see how far away he's attacking. Permanently, look at his attack range. It's 425 plus 1 trillion. Pretty good, actually.
Do you get a Hurricane Pike, or is that excessive?
Is anyone else seeing this bug, or is this just me? Oh, it's gone.
Oh,
what? Okay, I covered over his attack range, and it said 425 plus, and it said like a trillion. I thought, Okay, it's back to...
Do you remember when it had that bug with Wyvern Teal where it would say plus like a billion heal?
Yeah, it didn't do a billion heal, but it was funny.
No. Daedalus on Lena completed.
Nice. A lot of damage. 88 damage and a 30% chance to do a 2.25 times crit. Also has the Enchanter's Quiver, so you do not want to be clicked by that Lena.
Max has changed his mind. He wants a blink now.
Oh, he does want a blink. Okay, get the Overwhelming Blink maybe, or maybe the Swift Blink even. Arcane Blink for fast cast.
I think Overwhelming probably is the best for damage for this kind of build.
Does give another like 300 burst damage or so. Not sure if that's really what you need. A slow can be quite nice for Tide, but you already have a slow from Gush. I don't think Swift Blink is that worth it. You get 60 damage, but I mean, Arcane Blink's not terrible on Tide.
Well, you get like 40 damage passively from the Overwhelming Blink because of the strength, right?
Isn't it 25?
I don't know.
I think they'll only give 25.
It's
Comes to
25,
Inkswell. Okay, have we found someone? We found Wobble. Look at the damage that's going to Wobble. Wobble just immediately dies. He does have the BKB in his ultimate. He's going to have to pop them both, but Juju is ready to go. Pops the BKB, just gets Grimstroke ulted, but doesn't actually latch to anyone. We're going to find an easy kill on the Sand King. So Radiant, they're looking ahead at the moment. Out comes the Laguna Blade. Royd is still on the hunt, but Nat... Oh, never mind. There comes the ult onto Lena. Nat is going to be absolutely fine. Juju does not have the damage to go through BKB. Jamaica will finally find a black hole. The Super Noodles, he has dropped his ultimate on Royd. Out finally comes Royd. Look at the damage he does with the Anchor Smash. And Royd, he's kept alive. No, he's not. He will end up going down. Way too much damage once him. BKB being popped by Veteran, but is about to run out. Finger of Death, but it's saved by the Fate's Edict. Finger of Death debuff then goes down. He does not get the bonus stack, but the Radiant, they're still going to claim this fight.
Come to think of it, doesn't this Tide build normally get some kind of lifesteal item?
Yeah, Vlad's.
Yeah, they have Vlad's or like or even just a passive Morbid Mask. Yeah. Late game you can get like a Satanic, right?
Good for farming in the early game, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Vlad's kind of solves your mana problems a little bit.
And it gives you damage.
Yeah, it does give a bit of damage too, yeah, that's true. Percentage damage, I think. So finally they take the tier 1 tower mid. I mean, Radiant have only taken one tier 1 tower before they took that mid one. So they've definitely got some catching up to do.
So.
Wobba got his Sand and Yashi yet? I feel like he's got 17k net worth. I feel like he should have a lot more. He does have the full Sand and Yashi coming out, and he has 2,000 gold, so I think it's time for him to start making that Skadi.
Yeah, I think he either needs a Skadi or a
Basher. Yeah.
He just needs a way to catch this Lena because he's really struggling.
He's struggling to stay on top of people, definitely. But once you get melee range of someone with Troll Ward and you build up the attack speed, the Basher does allow you to stick to people like glue.
Juju has a blink now.
That's interesting on Core Wyvern. I don't think I'd go for that because you're already moving around at a ridiculous sort of range.
Yeah, I guess you can get like Arcane Blink late game, right? It's pretty good.
You could do.
I don't know.
I would have built more damage. Honestly, I would have just built a Daedalus by now. And just or Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn is so good because you ult someone, you Bloodthorn them and just click them to death.
Is MKB still worthwhile in terms of just damage? Or is Daedalus is better now?
I think when it comes to just pure DPS, like if you're hitting a target dummy, Daedalus is better. But Monkey King Bar has the benefit of going through evasion, and the magic damage is, diversifies your damage a little bit. So,
visual items. Okay.
Ooh, Minotaur Horn, Leveler, Telescope, very nice ones. I think if you just want to hit hard, Daedalus is king. But if you want the effects of MKB, or maybe you value attack speed more than just pure damage, then yeah, MKB is better.
Penta's sword for Troll's quite nice. That's a lot of damage. Shame Tide didn't get one of those, to be honest.
Yeah.
We could have done with that.
Minotaur Horn's alright. More strength, 20 strength. Another BKB.
Level up for Lina.
That does have his shard. Who doesn't have the shard yet? So Lion, no shard. And there's no shard on, which you don't get on Lion anyway in most games. Enigma, he really should have his shard, I reckon.
Yeah.
Wyvern shard, nope, not needed. Really. Troll Warlord shard, nope.
Enigma is buying his right now.
Somewhat did go for his, which I think is... Can we go? Oh, I heard the ultimate. We're trying to get an easy kill on the Sankin, but can we kill him? Nope, because Noodles is here. Noodles is always here. Whoa, look at this positioning from Miles. Very aggressive. We're going on roids. Nat, he's running in. He's trying to get somewhat, but he gets silenced. Out comes Doge with the ultimate. This is a lot of damage coming out from the dive. Look at this engagement. Robert is popping his ult. He will manage to find one kill.
Oh, he got root on Lina.
Oh, the damage. Yes, he's actually going to get 2 kills. Wobber finally coming through. Sanj, yes, but also the power of the Penta-Edged Sword. Veteran, you need to run away, my friend. BKB is popped. Can you just TP out? Yeah, just TP out, TP out, TP out, TP out. No, black hole. Okay, they were waiting for it. Sorry, I really should have baited him. Not like he could hear me, but you obviously knew the black hole was waiting.
Yeah.
As soon as a TP went, black hole was used. Now, they do have full buybacks, but if they can get buybacks, this is good. And I think the Penta-Edged Sword is what he needs, right? 20% chance to slow their Musi by 20%. I mean, that's like the old Sanj. Yeah, it's the old Sanj.
It's also more melee attack range, which will help him get his bashes off. If once he gets the basher, which I think he has on courier now. Yeah, he's got the basher.
Nice. I mean, Wobber, he's now at top of net worth. You saw that. He struggled in some of the early fights. Now he's in a really good position. For some reason, the Dire absolutely do not want to buy back under any circumstance. So Wobber will get more and more attack speed.
Oh, the disarm.
Oh, small setback, you know? You do have to rebuild stacks every single time, don't you? Which is a little bit of a pain.
Not when you get disarmed. It's permanent.
No, but I mean, like when you hit a new building. So like you hit the tier 3, then you hit another one. They are just going to go back straight away. They realise that once you take melee racks, you can basically go.
Thank God Wobber doesn't have a leveler. I'll just say that one.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of attacks. I think Penta-Edged Sword is better though. 45 damage is amazing for him.
Follows me so much.
Juju, you're in an interesting place, my friend. Or are you trying to bait for your team? Because if you are, is it going to work? We don't know, but Grimstroke, he's here with the ultimate. Wyvern, he's actually going to go down, but there is another kill for... Oh, Debate was the one who took it.
I think I trade that, to be honest.
I don't think you trade your Wyvern for a Sand King.
Probably not happy with that.
But oh well, it's not the end of the world. I mean, Wobber is now 25, so he has his Battle Trance strong dispels, which means you can get Ravaged and you can just press it immediately.
You got the attack range talent on Lina now.
Oh, they're level 25. 150 more attack range. What's the alternative? Low cooldown Dragon Slave. Very low cooldown though. 3-second cooldown. I think attack range is better when you're going for core. Counter Quiver as well. Wobber does have the BKB. Just pops it. Also, Minotaur Horn popped on that. He TP's out. He's got Shiva's Guard, which is a nice item. Nope, you're not going to find him. He's gone, I'm afraid.
Maybe you just need to Scythe on roids to like insta-stun people before they can BKB.
I like Scythe. Yeah. I don't think Skadi is a Lina item, to be honest. I mean, how desperately is he trying to reduce healing? Yes, I guess a bit from Wobber, but I feel like Lina... It just doesn't feel like it's a worthwhile to me. It's still an okay item, right? No one hates Skadi. The stats are incredible.
It's not like an amazing game for it, really, because Troll's healing's a bit, but not... Oh, Miles blended in. Out there with communication there.
A little bit of... going a little bit too in. Whoa, that damage rank smash hits him hard. And he's going to go down. Yeah, miscommunication. That's a long time dead. This net worth in this game has just been all over the place. It looks like the Dire are winning, the Radiant winning, and the Dire are winning. The Radiant actually are winning in terms of racks killed, but they still haven't taken the tier 2 towers. Both tier 2 towers are nearly full HP. One of them is on full HP. Level 25 on Tide. Here we go. 200 damage. This is a massive improvement.
Daedalus, come on.
We'll see. How many level 25s do we have? We've only got 3 at the moment. Here's going to be a fight.
3, yeah.
We found someone. Yeah, nice. Use big stun from Doge, just holding them all in place. Another stun. Oh, here comes the Echo. This is a massive engagement from the Radiant and the Black Hole. They've just got everybody. Veteran's going to go down. He has the cheese. He's not going to be able to pop it. Royds, he's kept alive by Super Noodles, but he is definitely going to go down. And Juju, he's just trying to assassinate Noodles. There's also a sentry, so he managed to have vision of them. And there's no way you're going to escape from the Wyvern.
He's got TP. TP out? No? Okay, he's got Wyvern out.
Drops
he needed a TP, but he didn't.
Gets stunned for a very, very long time, though.
Yeah.
What a fight from the Radiant. The Echo Slam that goes straight into the Black Hole. And you know what? Well, you cannot Kraken Shell the Black Hole. So he is kept in place.
Yeah.
Some buybacks are going to happen now.
I'm curious what his damage taken values are on the Tide, because I'm curious how worthwhile that damage block panel was.
Over the Gush armor.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't really matter when your chain's done like that, but...
The fight rages on. We're 42 minutes into the game now, nearly 43 minutes.
That is a massive network swing. There's an Ags on the Enigma now, so it's going to be even more damage with Black Hole.
Ah, Ags is fantastic. Midnight Pulse plus Ags is just, what,
And the Shard.
14% damage every single time. Pulls in people. Very nice. So he is good to go going for a Refresher, which is probably Enigma's favourite item.
I really hope this goes Ultra Late, because I want to see an Arcane Blink Refresher Octarine on Enigma. Hole has like a 70-second cooldown when you do that.
Yes, I guess Arcane Blink is good because it reduces the cooldown of your abilities, doesn't it? So that's very good for heroes who have long cooldown spells.
It also means the Midnight Pulse into Black Hole is like a second quicker. Because the Midnight Pulse has like his arm swing back cast animation.
Midnight Pulse's cast animation, I think, became a lot lower than it used to be, but he's got a big backswing, but I think the cast point is quicker, but the Black Hole definitely has a long cast time. So Arcane Blink just bam, 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 all spells at once.
40% magic resist on Nat now. Jesus Christ. What?
Clockwork used to have that talent, and then they removed it.
Oh, did they? Oh,
yeah.
I didn't realize they removed
He
it.
has, if he's in cogs, he's spell immune.
Nat says he wants to do damage now. He's queued up a crit.
Yeah, 40% magic resist is nice. He's actually got a decent amount of armor with Shivas. Now he's going for the Daedalus. I like it.
You don't want Ags, or is that not good anymore?
It's good. It's amazing. I mean, it's 1,100 range on a cooldown of 5 seconds.
They're walking into the high ground.
Okay, Dara looking. Out comes the Ravage. Very early Ravage. We're trying to delete line. He goes straight down. Wobber pops his ult. He needs to go melee range, but decides not to. Just going to stay range. Oh, now he can't get any closer. Oh, nice ult coming out, but Toiji managed to get the epicenter. That's going to find one kill. I think the Dara are going to be winning this fight. Out comes the Echo Slam, but you don't have the damage to kill Roids because you're being kept alive by Super Noodles. Out comes the heals on Roids. No, Roids actually does still go down.
He's
somewhat
2 minutes, though.
denied Roids. What?
Wait, what?
How do you deny?
Oh, okay, so I think what happened is he was in Oracle ulti, but being hit by Grimstroke 1 and Wyvern ult.
Oh, and okay. Oh, 4.
And because he did the slight damage instance, it counts as a deny.
That's very confusing, but that's actually good because Void's one of their strongest heroes, so now they don't get any gold or XP from it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a weird interaction. Now it's the Dire's turn to push up, so some buybacks, another net worth swing. Please get the Aghanim Shard.
Yeah,
please. Please. Never mind.
Oh.
Take the tower.
Yes,
He does.
I think they have to be careful though, because if they die here, none of them have buyback.
Yeah, it's the Dire definitely have to be more careful.
The only person on Dire I think who has it is Max.
Yeah, because he didn't use it last time. Wow, Deutsch has gone in, so much for being careful. Black Hole? No, he blinks in, doesn't use it, because he has no Midnight Pulse. So he thought maybe about using it, and then realised that he didn't have it. Didn't end up Black Holing.
Hey, they need to bail now.
Yeah. But it's alright, because they did manage to take... they only took range racks, actually. They took some towers. This tower's already gone. They took this tower too. Oh. So only taking range racks, not really that worth it. What does Wyvern get at level 25? Splinter Blast, 1.5 seconds stun. Okay.
Veteran was just TPing back to base, cancelled it, and then bought a TP and shipped himself out the TP. So confused.
A couple of heroes are close to 25 as well. Enigma can either go for Malefice instances or +5 demonic conversion.
No, you don't get to see Oracle's 25 very often.
Yeah, he doesn't tend to get level 25, but Fortune's End max channel time. Does that mean if you channel max, you can get a 4-second route? Or
yes, half of which becomes a stun if you get... Oh no, it's not the Ags anymore, is it?
Why would you... Is it really worth it to get 15% longer False Promise? That seems rubbish. They both seem rubbish. Well, Noodles, you're in a bit of trouble, my friend. Immediately deleted.
I mean, having more duration just means you have more time to get heals off to save them, I guess. Like,
yeah, true, but I mean, 10 to 11.5 doesn't seem like, wow, a level 25 talent.
I guess not, but it's effectively a 11.5 second invulnerability, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. I guess the only way I'd go for the Fortune's End one is if I had Aghanim's, because Aghanim's... Oh, no, they changed Aghanim's. It doesn't stun anymore. Oh, it's... Oh, it's rubbish now. Forget that.
I mean, it's still a 4-second route. Oh, yeah, so in some situations it might be good, but against this team, it doesn't really matter.
88 no longer causes allies to be disarmed, but I think it's looking immune.
Only really matters for Roids on terms of teammates, because Tides can still E.
Wobbler is taking quite a bit of damage. Doesn't have a lot of lifesteal or any lifesteal for a hero who really needs lifesteal.
Yeah, I think it's because he had the Paladin Sword earlier. Oh,
what's going on here?
Oh, no, is TP got cancelled?
Oh dear. Divas?
No, he Minotaur Horned and TP'd and it ran out, and then that used the fissure.
Blink. No.
He's got cheese. He's got BKB as well. Hello?
Please?
BKB? BKB? No. He's being slow with the BKB. He'd be able to get away otherwise, I think.
BKB TP.
Wait, he doesn't have TP.
Oh, right, yeah, because he used it. And they have Winter's Curse anyway. Okay, so he is going to be brought down.
Yeah, I guess.
Was this Juju Core Wyvern? Yes, this was Juju Core Wyvern.
Yes, it is a mid-Wyvern.
Yeah.
But match has buyback.
He's had a tough sort of mid-game, but overall he's doing okay.
How good is a troll illusion for the Grimstroke Ags?
It's not incredible.
Because it gets further, right?
Yeah,
it's quite scary.
Over half of Troll's damage is coming out from bonus damage. I don't think it's really that good, and it takes a while for the illusion to get further. I don't think it's that good. I like the ink over. I think that's a cool spell. Point click slow does some damage. Not bad. Also slows attack speed. Not a lot though. Only 50 attack speed slow, which isn't incredible, but still. Whoa, that's a long paintbrush. That's 800 range. 800 range.
It's so excessive. 3 hits to kill Phantom Spiker as well. Though.
Yeah, I like that.
It's 12 hits to kill it. I guess it's
whoa, now doing a lot of damage to Noodles.
Oh,
Scardy. Yes, okay, Scardy doing quite a lot of work actually. I take it back.
Oh my god.
Power of the Scardy one. Daedalus Scardy. Okay, I do not underestimate Roy's game. Now Wobber goes in with his ultimate. Is he going to get 1 kill? Out comes the Black Hole. He does not get Roy's. Yes, he does because he pulls him in. Oh my god, the pull-in is incredible. What a spell that is. Then comes the Abyssal Blade. We're still going on Roy's, but out comes the Ravage. Is Veteran going to be able to kill anyone? Massive damage to Nima. We're going to kill him. Basically, 3 auto attacks. Out comes Juju's ult on Lina, though. Lina actually ends up dying. I think Veteran, you're going to go down too. I see no way you escape this. Minotaur Horn nicely used, but then you get hexed by the Lion. Ultimate Lion will take the charge, and now that's going to be GG.
That's it.
50-minute game. Somewhat got his hands on his head, like no. Very, very good game. Well played from both teams. You end up with a 40-36. He had the most ultimate not like this face.
Not like this.
We need to clip that and like make it not like this somewhat.
Not like somewhat.
Not like what?
Not like what?
Anyway, what an amazing game that was. The net. Look at the graph. The net worth was all over the place. So many spikes. You cut yourself on that graph. In the end, I mean, it looked like the Radiant had the really strong lead, right, going up to the end. But then Dire, look at they pulled the XP back in their favor, and it got pretty close. And then eventually, the Radiant did manage to win. Both teams had awesome team fighting. The scores were really close. There's not a single hero who stands out, is there? Royd's 11-11-11. 11-8 on the Oracle, 8-6 on the Tide, 10-8 on the Earthshaker. There's no one hero who's really fed or dominated. It's like the ultimate team effort, which is why I think it was one of the best games we've had for a while.
Yeah, that was a very close one.
Very, very close one.